everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun, it's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today I would like to look at this story that made the rounds about some of the Suits cast members received a summons, as they say, from the Super Bowl committee to star in a Super Bowl commercial. 3 of the Suits cast members, Gina Torres, Rick Hoffman, and Sarah Rafferty, were given invitations, and also Meghan Trainor, and I believe someone else too. I don't remember who it was, but I thought that was so interesting. And the other Meghan Markle, did not get an invitation. So let's take a look at this very interesting story, shall we? All right, so today we're going to go with the Fairy Tale Tarot deck, because this could be just some type of fairy tale, right? Anyway, I saw this deck and I thought it'd be kind of fun to use. So let's go ahead and use this deck. I've got some other ideas for other videos. I think I've gotten so many comments on shuffling. I think I'm going to make a video, just a fun gag video of all my shuffling catastrophes and put some fun music to it. And I think it'd just be a fun little diversion. So I'm going to do that this weekend, put together a fun shuffling disaster video. So anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and start with the questions for today. All right, let me get my sheet where I can see it here. Okay, there we go. All right, so for the Super Bowl, did the Super Bowl committee, did they try to get in touch with Meghan Markle for this ad that they have in mind? I understand the ad's going to be something to do where they're showing up in court, they receive a summons to court, and it's going to be something pretty funny. So anyway, did the Super Bowl committee try to get in touch with Meghan Markle for this ad? And was Meghan Trainor chosen as a ploy on Meghan Markle's name? Because I noticed Meghan Trainor spells her first name exactly the same way that Meghan Markle does. So I thought that was really hilarious that they include Meghan Trainor and not Meghan Markle. So was that a play on her name? Was she included for that reason? I'm sure for other reasons too, because she's a great singer, but was she included because of a play on Meghan Markle's name? And how does Meghan Markle feel about not being included? If they did not contact her, how does she feel about not being included? And has Meghan Markle tried to contact the Super Bowl committee to get an invite for this Super Bowl commercial? Everybody wants to watch the Super Bowl commercials. They really are hilarious. They're the best, I think, just the best commercials of the year. Anyway, has Meghan Markle tried to contact the Super Bowl committee to get an invite? And will Meghan Markle be at the Super Bowl? And I'll explain why in my next question. And will Prince Harry be at the Super Bowl? Ooh, the Hierophant in reverse. Oh my goodness. Because last year, no, actually it was 2022, Prince Harry was at the Super Bowl with Princess Eugenie. I'm going to say her name correctly, Princess Eugenie. So is Prince Harry going to be at the Super Bowl this year? I believe Super Bowl is the February 11th. I know that because we're going to have a Super Bowl party. And will Meghan Markle try a diversion on Super Bowl day to draw away from this commercial if she's not included in it? So those are my questions for today. Just a fun little story on the Super Bowl ad. Oop. Okay. And ones. Okay. All right. So I'll do a little bit more shuffling here. And then we'll put my questions down. I believe I have 7 questions for today. We will do 7 cards. Oops. Ooh, the 4 of Cups. Oh, not interested. I see. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So another shuffle or two. It looks like they're starting to get chatty, which is good. All right. Maybe one more here. All right. We're going to go with this one. All right. We'll do our cut. There we go. Little half of a double cut there. Okay. All right. Let's see what we get here. I'm going to do 7 questions. Now, these Super Bowl ads are very, very lucrative. I mean, I've heard of people getting $1 million for the Super Bowl ad for being in the commercial because they are very, very lucrative. This is what advertisers are looking for the whole year. I think the Super Bowl, a 30-second spot is, like $5 million, something like that they pay to get these Super Bowl ads. So anyway, all right, so our underlying energy is the Ten of Wands. Oh, the Six of Cups again. What the heck? I don't know how many times the Six of Cups has come up as an underlying energy. All right, so the Ten of Wands in reverse, that is about a burden that is ready to be released. Upright, it's about a burden. And in reverse, at least for me, as a tarot reader, when I see the Ten of Wands in reverse, it is about a burden typically that is not yours. It can be, but you're just ready to release it because it's not a burden you should have carried in the first place. And then the Six of Cups is all about, children. Okay, children, it can be about your childhood. It can be about your siblings. That feeling of, you had that carefree feeling of when you were growing up. So that's our underlying energy. How very interesting. All right, so the very first question is, did the Super Bowl committee try to get in touch with Meghan Markle for this Super Bowl ad? The King of Wands. Ooh, this is about authority. Sometimes it represents the police, but it actually is the authority. So the head of the committee, this is the head of the committee. Oh, they didn't want the burden. That burden was not one that they wanted. It wasn't their burden. They didn't want it. And they were looking for a return to a time of innocence. Oh. So no, they did not contact her. They didn't want this. They knew it was going to be a burden on them. And that's one they didn't want, because they're looking for something, innocent and fun. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to say that's a no. That is a no because of this underlying energy here. All right. Was Meghan Trainor chosen as a ploy on Meghan Markle's name? Oh, the King of Cups in reverse. We're getting a lot of kings here. King of Cups in reverse. So this is about, in the King of Cups upright, it's about being emotional, being like an oasis in a desert, being the source of comfort. And in reverse, it's being very unemotional. Combined with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups. Let's see, so this is about not wanting to have a burden, being unemotional about it, and the Six of Cups wanting innocence. I'm gonna say no. That's a tough one. Let me think. So, let's think about this one here. All right, hang on. Let me look something up here real quick. Okay, actually, no, the King of Cups reverse. This is about being, emotionally manipulative. Oh, pushing other people's buttons. Ooh, I think they might have done that. So was Meghan Trainor chosen as a play on Meghan Markle's name? I think so, because this is about being, you can punish others through emotional manipulation. Ooh. I think they took a little dig at her. And that's a burden that they're not worried about. It's a burden that's not theirs. And the Six of Cups this also represents children. So interesting. They answer the question. Yes, I think they did do that as a dig at Meghan Markle, a play on her name. Let's go back to this one real quick. So the King of Wands, this does represent the head, the authority. And I think, did they try to get in touch with Meghan Markle for the ad? They didn't want the burden, but I think maybe they only wanted her if she would have the children there. Maybe that's what that is. They were only interested in her appearing if she would appear with the children. So, They might have, but never got an answer or they just never contacted her, thinking it was too much of a burden for them. So that's interesting. I'm not quite sure about that one. Let me see how the rest of this reading goes. Let me see the rest of the cards. All right, so how does Meghan Markle feel about not being included in this Super Bowl ad? Ooh, the Ace of Cups. Okay, well, she's definitely emotional about it. It gave her an idea. This is also, of course, about pregnancy or birth, which I don't think is the issue or the case here. Okay, so she was emotional. It gave her an idea. Oh, gave her an idea of how she might do something with the kids. She might, and this might end up being my last question. This may have something to do with that too. So she was emotional at it, and she felt like it was a burden that she didn't want anyway. But she didn't want to have the kids there. They may have asked her. They may have asked her to bring the kids, and she said no. So how does she feel about not being included? She was emotional, but she was like, no, I don't care. That's a burden I don't want. Interesting. Okay. Not what I expected. And has Meghan Markle tried to contact the Super Bowl committee to get an invite? So if they contacted her, then probably no. But let's see what this card is. Oh, the Five of Wands in reverse. Oh, well, that's about fighting and about nobody's listening. And she's also unclear on where she stands here. I think she may have contacted them and said, hey, I don't want to have the burden of bringing the kids, so maybe can you just do it for me? So I think she may have contacted them to try to offer something different, but she doesn't know where she stands because it's in reverse, so she may not have heard back from them. They may simply not be interested in her. I think they're more interested in the kids. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Very interesting. And will Meghan Markle be at the Super Bowl? Is she going to actually appear at the Super Bowl? Ooh, Four of Wands in reverse. So, this is about no stability, conflict with others, a breakdown in communication. No, she sees no purpose in it. She's not going to be at the Super Bowl. It's a burden she doesn't want, and she doesn't want to bring the kids. Wow. Well, it was pretty clear. No, she's not going to be there. All right, February 11th, set your clock. We'll see if she's there or not. All right. Will Prince Harry be at the Super Bowl? He's gone before, and he was there with Princess Eugenie. So, let's see. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, he absolutely is going. He thinks there's a financial opportunity there. Oh, my God. He might have something set up with it. So, this is about, a new opportunity, a new beginning, and a financial opportunity. Even though he feels like he can release a burden by being there. Is he going to bring the kids? Oh, that'd be interesting. He thinks there is a financial opportunity of being at the Super Bowl. Oh, I wonder what that is. Something to involve children or maybe his childhood. Huh. Wouldn't that be a pickle if they had him in a Super Bowl ad and not her? Oh my God, that would be hilarious. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. Okay, and then will Meghan Markle try a diversion on Super Bowl day to take people's minds off of the fact that she wasn't there or not in a Super Bowl ad? Oh my God, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh wow, well that's about generational wealth, money. Oh wow. She's going to try to do something with the kids. Yes, she is. She's going to try to release maybe a picture with the kids or something that she's doing with the kids to release this burden. This whole thing is just about releasing the burden, and it has to do with the children. Oh, wow. Because, taking the kids to the Super Bowl, what a great thing to do. It's fun. It's It's outdoors, although I think I don't think it's going to be in a dome this year. But anyway, it's something that would be fun to take the kids to, and I don't think she's going to do. Okay, so if she has the children, then he's not going to have them. You know, there may be a fight about who's going to have the kids. Interesting, interesting. She's going to try to do something with some kind of, it also represents DNA too. This is generational wealth, DNA, lineage. So she's going to try to do something. She will try to do a diversion. It's going to have to do with children, with lineage, with maybe inheritance too. Ooh, how interesting. Okay, so we have got some things to watch out for in a couple weeks, don't we? All right, so let's do a wrap-up. Did the Super Bowl committee try to get in touch with Meghan Markle for the ad? I think that they felt it was a burden that wasn't theirs, and they were only thinking about it if she either had the kids or they didn't want that type of vibe on this particular ad. They wanted something that was more innocent. So I'm going to say no, they did not contact her. They thought about it if she would have the kids, but they decided against it at the end. All right, that's what I'm going to go with. Was Meghan Trainor chosen as a ploy on Meghan Markle's name? Yeah, she was, because they wanted to push Meghan Markle's buttons. I wonder why. Maybe it's something that the Suits people recommended, but I mean, Meghan Trainor's, like I said, a good singer in her own right. But anyway, yeah, I think they absolutely included Meghan Trainor just as a play on Meghan's name, just to push Meghan Markle's buttons. Emotional manipulation. And how did she feel about not being included? She was emotional about it, but it gave her an idea. It gave her an idea of maybe something to do with the children. So I think she wasn't as upset about it as I thought she would have been. Or maybe she's going to try to turn the tables on them. But she was emotional about it. And has Meghan Markle tried to contact the Super Bowl committee to get an invite? I think she tried, but she doesn't know where she stands. That maybe when she did contact them, they said, well, if you include the kids, and she's like, no, just me. Because I don't want to have the burden of having the kids there. I don't know if she actually said that, but that's how she felt. But she tried to get it so it was just her, and she has not heard back. All right, and will Meghan Markle be at the Super Bowl? She is not interested. Well, she has conflict with others, so it would be too much of a burden to be there. I wonder why. Because she would not be there with the children, and that would be a problem that she'd have to explain. Oh, maybe that's it. She would have to explain it. So there's no stability, there's conflict with others, and the breakdown in communication. So maybe she can't contact whoever has the children. Ooh. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. And is Harry going to be the Super Bowl? I think he will be. There is some financial opportunity there for him. I don't know what it is, but he may bring the children, or at least one of them anyway. How interesting. But that would be an absolute kicker if he were in a Super Bowl ad and she weren't. But anyway, he is definitely going to be there because he sees a financial opportunity in it. And is Meghan Markle going to have a diversion on the Super Bowl day? And I think she will. It's going to have something to do with maybe DNA, with generational wealth, something to do with the children. So there you go. We have two aces right on top of each other. Isn't that interesting? They both see a financial opportunity. She's got some idea here, and so does he. That's interesting. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles on the Five of Wands. So this idea about generational wealth, oh, she can't come to an agreement on it. She wants to do something, but I don't know if she's going to be able to pull it off. Because it definitely is a burden. It's a burden that needs to be released. about the children. Oh, wow. She's going to do something. She's going to do something with the kids. Something about them. Something about their DNA. Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be a big story, wouldn't it? All right. So there we go. There's your reading. We'll have to see what happens on Super Bowl day. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I will have another reading coming out later. And it'll be later tonight as I get some more time. But if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I love all my subscribers. You guys are wonderful. If you're not a subscriber, come on, click that button. You know you want to subscribe. You know you love my channel. You love these readings. Come on, join us. It's easy. And make sure and click the notification bell so you won't miss another reading. Thank you so much, everybody. And I hope you have a great afternoon. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.